Hello, traveler.
I will be your guide on this quest.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to the stream. This is going to be a sequel of sorts to a stream that we just did a couple days ago. Some of you may have been here for that. We looked into Jared Alpha Genesis Evangelion, or whatever the fuck his name is. He keeps changing his name. But he's a very interesting lad. Very interesting lad. The problem is, while he may be quite the interesting lad, as I learned last time when I tried to just blindly look through videos of his, not the most interesting lad to just randomly stumble onto content from, you know what I mean? You gotta kind of have it curated. So, a friend of ours from the Sicko Army Discord has put together a wonderful little primer in a reading order kind of thing for us to just kind of go through and learn piece by piece some of the fun things in the world of Jared Alpha Genesis Jingleheimer Schmidt or whatever. Last time I just kind of stumbled into random streams and they were mostly pretty boring. They were pretty dull. There is one video that I want to show you guys that we looked at last time. Since the last one wasn't archived, I'm probably going to archive this one. I would like to have his Halloween freestyle rap noted in the history books for all to see. Now, I'd like to just say before we get started here, I'm an idiot. And I decided to sleep with my window open, and it's getting cold out, so if you notice that my voice is a little bit fucked up today, it might also have to do with the Opeth metal growling, but, you know, that's a secondary thing. I think it's mostly me being an idiot, but you know, that's fine. My voice is pretty bad usually anyway. So yeah, we're gonna be looking at Jared Genesis. After that, another friend of ours from the Discord suggested a look into Sv3rige. I don't know how to say his name. He's like a Swedish guy who's very anti-vegan. Now, I'm very anti-vegan, so, you know, you'd think that we'd have something in common there. But apparently he's like a cannibal or something, and he stabbed 4 people at his high school. I'm not sure. I don't know what all we're about to get into with that, but that's going to be a little bit later. First, we've got a solid chunk of Alpha Jared Genesis man content to get through. Now, I'm going to look here. There's an RTF file that our friend I am kind of retarded, or kinda retarded. I am kinda retarded put together this list of Jared Genesis stuff. And he gave me some directions here, which state, directions. Claw, I have formatted this list perfectly for a stream full of both overt and covert laughs and retardation. The stream has to be formatted like this because you have to understand that Jared is basically mundane Matt, but worse in every single possible regard. A lot of his long-form content is absolutely unwatchable, and that's why the videos are paired the way that they are. One longer, which on its own is pretty funny, followed by videos of Jared being an absolute retard. All you have to do is watch the videos in order and react. Now, I appreciate the bold all caps here, retarded, because as we've established, I'm a stupid man, and I'm pretty sure last time we covered Genesis Man, which I think is what I'm going to call him from now on. Genesis Man. I like that. I think last time we covered Genesis Man, I had the volume down too low the whole time on the videos. So you know, I'm a pretty big bonehead, so it's good to have stuff in big all caps bold font like this. So now let's see what's first here. How everyone needs to first meet Jared. Okay, I'll get this one fired up. First meeting Jared, everybody. Now, let's pop open Firefox here. And here we are on unsigned in Firefox, our favorite pastime here on this channel, to go into Firefox, to go into YouTube. Why am I saying Firefox? Yeah, I'm pretty stoned. I'm not drunk this time, but I'm pretty stoned. Unsigned in YouTube. No account, no recommendations based on what you actually like. We got TV shows as usual. Oh boy, Border Security. That's great. They haven't been rerunning those for 6 fucking years. We got some Lily Singh. Wasn't there Lily Singh? Didn't I see some Lily Singh? Maybe I'm mistaken. Who is this? Is this Jimmy Fallon? Oh, that's not much better. Got Talent. Oh, The Office. Great. Technology. Vintage PlayStation. Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Shawn Mendes.
Vinny, you gotta come to my cousin's club. Shawn Mendes.
All right. Well, let's get this fired up here. So this is evidently how everyone should first be introduced to Jared. Expanded Jared lore. I am Jared from Subway. All right. Now, considering some of the interesting new things that have come to light in the last month or two, not a good look. Not a good look. This one hasn't aged well, but let's get this one all fired up here. Now, before we get started, I'm going to make sure the volume is where it should be, which I think it is. It's max volume, so at this point, if you have a problem with the volume, that's really Jared's fault. I'll boost it a little bit on the desktop audio. I'm going to try to check the chat a little bit more this time because I was, again, a stupid individual and kind of just neglected the chat entirely last time, so that was pretty dumb. Let me take a look here at the super chats. Here we go. President Obama with 420, blaze it, and a good dick butt avatar, as I would assume President Obama would rock. Taylor Busby with $2. I'm gonna say it. I'll do it. I swear. The Real Asami with $2. Why must you stream right before class? And again, Taylor Busby with $6.66.
Feller.
Oh man, he's dropping them hard R feller bombs. I don't know about this one, guys. He's saying slurs in the super chats. This is bad. Let me see. Catching up with chat here. His hair is so bad, I'm screaming. You got too drunk. That was the point, was to get too drunk, but I may have gone a little bit far in a few places, so... I know at least 2 lesbians with that haircut. Can we ban the guy who just dropped a hard R, fella? I know, right? Hard R. Like hard R. He came right up to me. He fucked me with a toothbrush, and hard R. Good hair. You were like, Leafy is here, making fun of the mentally ill. You know, listen. My content is not nearly as high effort as his. Have you ever seen that surfing gameplay? I can't pull off that shit. But thank you. Woo, not so picturesque now, eh? Everybody just keeps saying, oh my god, his hair. How come all these wannabe death gods have stupid mustaches? This guy looks like Jacob Sockness, and oh, it makes me want to go yeet. Apparently the Jacob and Chris situation has been diffused somewhat for now. We'll wait until season 2. But boy, is that some shit. That's why he's saying Firefox. Sv3rige translates to Sweden. Yeah, I think I have heard that word before. I'm pretty stupid when it comes to foreign subjects, but I think I've heard that before. So, oh, and we got another $2 here from Taylor Busby, who says, "I'm Nuzzles." By the way, I thought that was you. Thank you for dropping that hard R feller, sir. You spiced up the chat. Heat Hawk Noob with $5. My parents aren't home. I'm gonna say the F word really loud. When nobody else is in the house, it's a good opportunity to interrogate your dog about what he knows about Metal Gear. Anyways, let's get on with this here. Let's get doing with this. All right, expanded Jared lore. I am Jared from Subway.
Greetings all.
Greetings.
It is Jared Genesis here to bless you with more knowledge of the lore. Now, I must reveal my sacred trinity to all of you. I have revealed in the past that I am Jar Jar Binks and that I am Jesus Christ incarnate, but I am also one.
You know, the two genders, Jar Jar Binks and Jesus Christ, right?
More adding.
Let me know how the volume is, by the way. I can't really do much to make it better, but, you know, complain at me if you want.
To the Trinity. I am Jared from Subway. That's right. I behold thy magical 12-inch within myself. That sounded dirty. But my magical 12-inch saves lives. Ooh, that sounded dirty too. Hold on a second.
So we got nail polish, black nail polish. Let's just do a quick overview of the scene here. For those of you who aren't familiar with Jared, who I was very unfamiliar with him for the most part. I saw a video that Danknet did, who I think also did a video on Sv3rige, which I'm probably butchering with that accent, by the way, but apparently he's like a cannibal or whatever, so butchering would be right in his MO. Anyways, yeah, apparently Danknet did a video on him as well, but he did a video on Jared here, and I knew what I had learned about Jared from that. And also recently hearing from Ready to Glare's channel that apparently he thinks 12 is okay. But we're going to get into that. In fact, 12 is like middle-aged compared to what he thinks is okay. But anyways, briefly looking at the scene here, what do we got? Okay. Black nail polish, skull rings, presumably one from a cereal box. He's got TMNT merch in the background. He's got, let's see... I mean, there's probably an inch of floor space somewhere in that room. There's probably at least 1 inch cumulative across the entire room. So that's something, you know. That's really something to commend.
I moisten people's buns with the majesty of truth. Shit. Okay, this video is not going as expected.
I think it was. I would say it's going about exactly as I expected.
I didn't do anything wrong to the children. You know, I don't know how this happened.
Boy, I guess some of you haven't caught up with the allegations from his own mouth, but we'll get into that.
And it brings great sorrow upon the genesis of the Jar Jar. Basically,
why Jar Jar? I guess he's trying to be a troll. I guess the going theory, as far as I know, is that his claim that he wants to fuck kids is like just meant to haha troll people, to be a funny lay troll man, which is quite some tactic to take. But I guess this is part of that, trying to be pretending to be Jar Jar Binks or whatever. Okay.
I like for people to have a good sandwich experience.
I do too, dude.
Anyone asks me, you know, what type of sandwiches I carry, I just tell them that I have a very plentiful sauce with a 12-inch, and you know, unfortunately, people take that the wrong way. You know, and I also ask people, you know,
is this supposed to be like comedy? Is that the intended emotion that I should be feeling?
If they
Can you fax me an emotion, Jared? I need to know what I'm supposed to be feeling right now, because mostly it's disgust.
If they would like me to moisten their buns,
I'm schadenfreude.
You know, massage their buns, because I want people to have a good Subway experience. But people take it the wrong way, and you know, everyone's a hater. It's Lord Genesis knows the hate. Jar Jar is one with the hate, unfortunately. You know, when the prequels came out, everyone hated me, even though I am the savior of the lore of the universe. Not to brag, but I died for all of your sins, Jar Jar. Not Harambe, okay? That dumb gorilla.
Okay, what? Okay, first of all, 2018. You don't need to be making Harambe jokes. But secondly, didn't Jar Jar literally cause everything wrong in Star Wars after the point of Jar Jar? Didn't he, like, cause everything that happened and all of the bad shit? Isn't he solely responsible for that? Okay.
I'm sorry. Rest in peace. But
Yeah.
he did not die for your sins. It was I, Jar Jar Genesis. So anyways, guys, long story short, I am one with the 12-inch, and the 12-inch is strong with the Force. That was probably the worst one of all I just said, but so I'm going to cut the video off after that one. Thank you all for watching. May the Force be with you.
Okay.
And the 12-inch. Oh, shit.
Alright, okay, great, thank you. Alright, so that was our first introduction to Lord Jared Alpha Genesis McJohnson Subway Man. And here's a second introduction from the same category here. I guess this is an addendum to that. Oh, good, he's shirtless. Oh, he's shirtless. Thy Cringe Lord Anthem. Let's get this one going. I'm all down for this.
Majestic.
Definitely.
My name is Jared Genesis. I am a cringe lord virgin, and I've never, ever had sex. But I live for the cringe lord cause, and I am the best. I shop with my mother at Walmart, and we shop in the discount section.
Is this like one of those things where he tries to pretend he's in on the joke, but he's not? Is that what's going on here? Because that's great. That
We
always
shop
works.
on the clearance rack because my father doesn't make much money.
Oh,
I'm
that
a
double
cringe
jam.
lord, and I go for the cause. I fight with my cringe lord brethren. I am a cringe lord. My room is very messy because women do not stay here. I am a virgin. I walk with pride. No. Okay.
Oh no, keep going though. It was just the start of it. You had so much more to go. That was like the first verse. Oh, come on. Fucking hell. Alright, well that was the Cringe Lord Anthem. Thy Cringe Lord Anthem. I don't think that's right, but it's better than the real anthem. Yeah, that's okay. The first view of Jared Genesis Alpha Man. Genesis Man. So the next category here is when your desk is so fucking gross you make a video about it. We got 3 videos here. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff here. Mr. Retarded did a lot of work, so I don't know if we're gonna get to all of this today. We might have to do Neon Alpha Lord Genesis Evangelion 3.0. You cannot sing. I don't know. But we might have to do that. But anyway, so when your desk is so fucking gross, you make a video about it. Part 1 of 3, apparently. Let's fire this one up. Okay, now let me check the chat here, see what's going on. Stop, turn it off now, my eyes, cringe squad, very epic big bra moment. What the fuck did I just watch? Can you turn up his volume just a bit? I mean, I have hit the video volume up all the way. I can turn up the desktop audio a bit, but then sometimes that is going to get very loud, so, you know, it might just you know, this is going to be a volume fluctuation stream. I apologize in advance, but Jared's mixing is clearly pretty low. Cringe core is real. I'm about to commit self-harambe. No, Rickroll, disappointed. Well, at least he's self-aware. You'd think that, wouldn't you? You really would. Well, I mean, I think it's like a past a level of self-awareness where it's no longer like, well, I know that this is my problem. It's like, haha, I'm gonna pretend I'm in on the joke. Haha, ha 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 ha. You ever seen the meme of the crying feel guy who's holding up like a shitpost face mask? That's basically what we're viewing right here. I'm happy and also disappointed it was over so quickly. I know, we could have gone like 6 more stanzas. Thy cringe consumed. Knee deep in the cringe. Alright, well, let me take a look here at the super chats. We're all caught up there. Jared Genesis desk lore. What's going on here? 4 minutes and 10 seconds.
The crunch bar of open emptiness. Black pussy on a gym.
Them some J.O. crystals? Nice, bro.
Cotton swabs of justice. Cotton swabs of justice. I believe this is called a spork of truth.
No, it's just a spoon.
The majestic nipple massager.
What?
I mean toothbrush.
I'm gonna pretend that's not what he actually uses it for, but I do have to ask, why would you need your toothbrush in your bedroom if not something weird? That's good. I like that.
Sandpaper of the Most High. Thy blessed paintbrush. Also a nipple massager. Perhaps a frisbee for mice. Are small blessed beings.
Oh, God.
An unknown lore.
I think the worst part of Jared McLord Genesis Alpha Man is that he thinks he's like really fucking funny. You remember when Red Letter Media coined the term nonmedy? Like inverse comedy, a bad attempt at comedy that makes you negative laugh. Yeah. That's this man's entire life, everybody.
The most sacred of all. Get ready, my friends. I must find it. Where were you? Oh, no, I've lost the most sacred item, guys. I've lost the most sacred of all items. Foolish me.
Well, definitely wasn't your virginity. Oh!
Oh!
Ow!
Now, I must turn away because it's so majestic, but I will show you in a minute. Alright, are you ready? Thy majestic pouch. Inside thy majestic pouch.
Majestic? Let's just go over that one again.
Inside thy majestic pouch.
Majestic. Is that like a form of disease?
Ouch.
Or, okay. Alright, no, that's fine.
Out with you, I say. Out with you. Technical difficulties. Revealed from the pouch. The pubes of unlimited power.
Guys, are you aware that this man does not have a Kiwi Farms thread? Isn't that exciting? It's like the possibilities are endless. Go on, sir.
The purple pen of unknown. The sacred hair-cutting scissors of truth and beauty.
He fucking would. He fucking would cut his own hair. Do you think he cuts his hair? Because I know he lives with his parents. I think they cut his hair. I think probably his mom cuts his hair. I don't know. That's a real take your bets kind of moment. You guys can. I don't know, if you can figure out how to set up a betting thing, you go for it. Does he cut his own hair or does his mom do it? Maybe it's his dad. We don't even know. Maybe it's his dog.
Clippers
Who knows?
that are majestic.
Majestic.
And I bought at Walmart for $3.
Don't you have a drawer?
Thy majestic Walmart cloth.
You know majestic is not a word, dude. You just said it the right way.
Thy majestic Walmart
Bitch.
solution.
Bitch. Okay, everything else is one thing, but if you start getting on me with the fucking words, the word stuff is always what pisses me off the most.
Alas, these great things I share with you all. Go in peace.
Yeah, share them with a fucking drawer, dude. It's not that hard. I mean, I see.
Share with
Move
you
your
all.
hand, asshole. I see fucking drawers there. He could put his shit in a drawer. What the fuck? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That's the first of the trilogy of Jared Genesis Alpha Genesis Lord Genesis Master Systems desk saga. Here we go to part 2. This is gonna be Jared Genesis bathroom tour, sub to Danknet and DeadwingDork. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Also sub to Danknet. You're right. He's
Or groom
he's
his
pretty
masculine mane, or refine his not
Cool.
so
Oh, is this a clip from the Danknet video? I might recognize some of this.
sleight of hand.
Do I know Jordan Peterson? No, I don't, bro. Who is Jordan Peterson? Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Callistra. Like, it doesn't even offend me when people talk about my mom. It's like, oh, you fucked my mom. What's the matter? You couldn't fuck anyone younger? Like, really, bro? I mean, it's just. Oh.
Really, bro, I'm not hurt by this. This doesn't hurt me, I promise, bro. I'm not severely, deeply disturbed by this. Promise, dude.
It's just hilarious.
It's hilarious, dude.
But yeah,
I'm in on the joke, bro.
thanks. Simply just a fan. Having a lot of fun with you guys. Appreciate you. Oh, Bill Burr. Oh my God, Bill Burr is great, dude. That guy's a comedy legend. You know, he's one of few people that speaks his mind still. Him and who's that other guy? Fucking the guy that recently got into trouble.
What does this have to do with his bathroom? There's no bathroom here. I think this might be the wrong clip, dude. But insightful stuff anyways. Let's move on to the third one here, which has the word omega lol next to it. So you know this one's gonna be a real banger. What's this one gonna be? Oh boy, what is this? Jared Genesis dancing nasty on live stream. Can I even show this? Hang on. Oh god. Oh god. It's like a mosaic. Oh my god, that grown man is jerking off a droid. Wearing a Darth Vader helmet. That's so embarrassing. Oh my god. Can I even show this? It's on YouTube, so I guess it's fine. But yeah, I mean, okay. Technically, this is fine, everybody. Enjoy. It's also, I think that's a Halloween bucket, so this is very timely, everybody. This is for the season. So, are those minion boxes? Very good. Very nice. That paunch, everybody. This was on a live stream. Clearly, I know what I need to do to spice up my own live streams from this point forward. No, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. You can fucking stop. No, you can just go ahead and stop. At any moment, you can stop. Does he have a rip in his fucking underwear, too? Hang on. He has a rip in his underwear, guys. If you pay close attention, there's probably one frame there where you can You can see some shit. He has a rip. That's great. Oh boy, that is perfect. That is just perfect. Right. How much more of this is there? He starts talking here, probably. Sits down.
God damn it, guys.
There's the dancing queen herself.
I'm gonna get in so much trouble for that.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna get in trouble for. Okay, well, there you go. Jared Genesis dancing nasty on live stream. Once again, I don't really know what this has to do in the category of your desk being so fucking gross that you make a video about it. I was expecting that to be a whole trilogy, but I think this is just a separate thing. But here we have the Living at Home saga, which there's a volume warning down here. I think that's for one of the later videos, though. So here begins the Living at Home saga. I guess this is gonna be him like yelling at his mom and dad or whatever. This should prove to be very interesting stuff. Before we get started here, $2 from Corvonix, new to the channel. Love the vids. Keep it up, my dude. Thank you very much, sir. And let me check the main chat here. What do we got going on? The goop hole. I don't like that. It's his mating dance. Uncomfortable cringe in pain, man. This is burned into our psyches forever. Thanks, I hate it. You're welcome. I love it. Oh god, ew. Typo in the live chat, boys. He's a child. I agree, Zara. Is he pregnant? Is he pregnant? Big Cuck keeps talking about Sam and Max. Is this the same guy who was talking about Sam and Max before? Or is this just like a new meme? That hole is the size of a baseball. I want it to cease! Why are you telling him to stop when you can stop the video at any point, Dork? Well, it's only like a minute long, so that would have been the coward's way out. Cease! 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 You can stop, Deadwing. I don't have the power to stop these things. I must show you these things. That's my lot in life. It's not a lot, but it's life. The butthole. Is he pregnant? Ah ha 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 ha. Why is his stomach so big? I will give you $10 to stop. Well, I apologize. I guess I lost out on $10, everybody, but I remember when EFAP used to ironically worship this I keep hearing about EFAP, but I don't know what that is. I keep hearing about that, but like I don't. Is that like an old thing? I don't know. Let's see. Did he cover the high meat guy yet? Yeah. No, we're talking about if you mean Sv3rige, we're talking about raw meat cannibal man who stabbed 4 people in school, apparently. Allegedly. I don't know. This is what I've heard. We're going to be talking about him in a little bit. Hey, I love your vids, Deadwing. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, just a kid in his mid-30s. This man living unnervingly close to you, is that sad? Oh, that sucks. Gregnant. I feel harassed.
He read my comment, oh my god.
Maybe it'll be like Ross yelling at his grandma. Man, I don't have the vocal energy right now to do a Ross re. Apparently somebody did a 4-hour documentary about Ross. I think they're called like Horror Cow Productions or something. I haven't looked at it, but a lot of Ross. If you want some good Ross content, it's there. Speaking of Ross and associated people on the internet, apparently there's a new Medicare about transition bloopers. So that sounds intensely weird. New chat. Who's in the vid? It's his mating dance. Alright. Cringe Hardman. Yes. Very good. Alright. Here we go. Why I live with my parents. 7 minutes and 18 seconds. I might want to skip around a bit, but probably not. Once again, lovely view of his room. We got skateboards. He looks like Ralph the Movie Maker gave up. It's great. Is that a Lucario over there? We got a bunch of fucking Ninja Turtle shit. This is wonderful. This is This is approximately what my room looked like. This is approximately what my room looked like when I was about 12. So let's get right into it.
Alright guys, got another personal video for you here. First of all, let me just make this clear. Number one, I don't owe this video to anyone. I don't owe anyone, what I'm about to say and things about my personal life. But I thought making this video would at least shed some light, maybe to some people. Although I know there will always be haters and there will always be people who choose to see someone else in a negative light for stupid reasons. I felt like this video might at least spread a little bit of light, and that's why I'm doing it. But again, I don't owe this to anyone, and I want to make that very clear. What I discovered most about haters is that they'll hate you over the dumbest things. It's never legit. The things that they hate over, it's always just silly, childish crap.
Yeah, you could call it childish. That's definitely one way of describing it. You're right. Childish would definitely be part of why they hate you at this point in time. That's so fitting. You're childish. Your victims are okay. Well, let's keep going.
And that's what being
Allegedly.
a hater really is, just being silly and childish. I mean, I don't understand some of these people out there. It's just sad to me. They're obviously insecure. They struggle a lot with insecurities, and they feel the need to spread their hate on other people. But I just want to talk about living with my family and how this was a choice. Okay, I mean, we all make choices in life, and I don't have any issues living with my family, and it's funny to me how people use this as an insult.
I'm sure you don't have any issues living with your family, dude. I'm sure you have no issues with that. That is very accurate. Yes.
There's a lot of people out there who simply aren't close with their families, who don't message them or don't talk to them unless maybe they need something. Those to me are the real losers. People who don't appreciate their family, don't appreciate what they have. I love my family, like more than you guys know. I love my family a lot.
This reminds me so much of hiding in my room when he was like, "Oh, I don't drive because have you seen the pollution out there and all this shit?" And it's like, dude, just admit it to yourself. You're too fucking lazy to get a real job. You're too or incompetent or inept or untalented. I couldn't get a fucking real job. That's why I'm doing YouTube. Because apparently I'm somewhat decent at that. But, that's something. I guess you're trying to do that, but it's not working out so well for you.
And, I would
might want to clean your fucking room.
I care so
or
much
hey,
about
get a
family.
bear avatar.
Family is a sacred thing to me. But unfortunately, we live in a world where it's not so sacred anymore. But, yeah, I choose to live here. I could move. I could start, a family of my own. I could do that. I could cuck myself out.
He's gonna cuck himself out, guys. He's gonna go and have a wife, meet a wife, and have kids. Have kids and what am I trying to say? He's gonna go meet kids and have a wife, and in probably not that order. Actually, now we know a little more about him. I'd say that if he had kids, that would probably not be a step up for him. Well, maybe for him, but probably not for the people around him.
It could be some little white knight pussy.
But don't worry, guys. He could do all of this stuff. He chooses to live with his parents. Just remember that. He chooses to stay at home in a room that looks like it belongs to an 8-year-old. He chooses these things. He has that choice. He's above all of you guys. You don't understand that. You're like all judging him and talking down like he's some kind of scum, some scummy, weird scummo. But he's not. He's above all of you because he has the brain, power, all right, to choose if he wants to live as a baby for the rest of his life or have a real life in existence. And he has obviously made his choice. So,
See, and I could
How
find a
dare
girl,
you judge
I
him?
could put on some dorky glasses, go sell out to the man. Of course I could do that. And you guys make it sound like it's so hard. It's not. I just choose not to sell out. I don't care about the 9 to 5 existence. I think the 9 to 5 existence can suck my dick, quite honestly. I'm not a shallow person who only cares about status and income. And even though it's unfortunate, there's a lot of women who only...
So a few years ago, I started writing this book, which never really went anywhere, but it was basically a book about this man. It was a book about a weeaboo loser who sits around at home all day and watches anime and hates everything and doesn't want to become a wage slave cuck and hates music because it's all bad and shitty and hates other people and just hates everything. And he was 1/10 of the weirdo that this man is. I gotta be honest with you. The caricature that I made up, not close. Not even
That's
close.
fine to me. I don't need a woman to be happy because I'm not
Probably
a
because the
man
protagonist needs to actually be somewhat likable.
child who's too miserable to
relatable.
be alone. And I know some people like this, and they're really sad individuals. But I'm happy with my own life circumstances. I'm happy with who I am. And, you know, people who want to attack me over things like living with my parents, I think you're all just a bunch of brain-dead morons. I think you're a bunch of simple-minded fools who can honestly just go fuck yourselves. Nothing you guys say.
It's not really about the living with your parents, dude. If you lived with your parents and you just had, like, a fucking clean room and you had a job and shit, it would be like, okay, well, at least he's trying. But you're clearly not trying. You're basking and you're not trying. And so by the standards of the society bottom text that we live in, people are going to judge you for your weird decision to be this way, and that's just kind of the way it is. People are going to judge you for sitting around... You're in your 30s. How old are you now? 33 or something? You're sitting around in a room filled with fucking, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shit, dude. No, I'm sorry, my man. It's not about living with your parents. It's probably about everything around that. There's in this day and age, in this economy, living with your parents is not the worst thing in the world, honestly. Maybe at 33, okay, at that point. But, like, at that point, if he had a job right now, he probably wouldn't need to do that. You know what I mean? Like, he claims that this is, like, a choice, but I find that highly specious. I don't know. Highly specious.
Ever gets to me. I mean, sure, you're irritating. You're like mosquito bites. But nothing, these haters who say this dumb shit to me, nothing you say ever really gets to me. Nothing you say ever really brings me down because it's just silly, childish nonsense. Especially people who attack me over my own physical looks. That to me says you have no ammunition to begin with. When you're going to be a little kindergartner and try to insult me over the way that I look, or my appearance, or my room, or anything like that, that to me just says you're an idiot. And you have nothing on me. So just shut your mouth, because really, you look like an idiot. And, you know, a 12-year-old. Unfortunately, I think YouTube is riddled with 12-year-olds to begin with, so... That's a problem in itself, but...
Yes, it's definitely a problem for those 12-year-olds, Jared.
Going back to my family, though, I care about them a lot.
You are
And
most
I have no
definitely
shame
a
in
problem
this. I have
for
no
those
shame
12-year-olds.
in living with my family. It doesn't mean anything to me. And for those of you who think that this is a shameful thing, honestly, I just think you're a stupid person. I think you're very ignorant. And I think you're a shallow and superficial human being. Unfortunately, we live in a world where many people base their own, you know, they base themselves on their own social status and, you know, how much income they make and shit like that. And that to me is just so silly and trite and dumb. I don't care about having a lot of friends. That doesn't mean anything. And I don't care about having a lot of money. Having a lot of money, having a lot of friends, that to me is just more problems. You know the old saying, more money, more problems? It's
Oh my god, dude. I don't know if I have ever seen somebody like... What is the term for what he's doing right now? I don't know what the technical term is for this. Is it like... It's definitely something. He's definitely... Let me check the chat. What do you guys have to say? We haven't looked at the chat in a bit. I need to be more attentive. We live in a society... Neat... Deflecting. Yes, I would say deflecting. That sounds about right. It's like, yeah, I might be all of these things that the majority of people in the world would deem to be kind of negative traits, but you don't understand. You have the problem. is that deflecting? I think that's kind of what that is. Autism? Well, a fucking idiot. Yes, Zach. You're right. You're right.
Really true. I mean, you're just going to have more drama in your life. And I just want to live a simple and happy life. I don't care about being some fake, superficial cuck. It just has no appeal to me whatsoever. So some of you guys, please just stop worrying about me. Stop obsessing. Stop your insults, because it just makes you look like a complete and utter idiot. And I cannot emphasize that enough. I didn't even want to have to make this video because I knew it would make me go into rants, and it would make me, you know, it would make me kind of bring out a little bit of my bad side, but that's fine, you know, because I tell it like it is, and that's the reason I have.
Oh, buddy, when was this one posted? A couple years ago? We haven't even seen your bad side yet, dude. Yeah, right, so that's, great.
Little
that's
to no subs,
great.
because I have the balls to tell it like it is. And the truth is one thing that people just cannot handle. What else is there really to say? I don't think there's a whole lot else. I just believe in living a simple life. I'm a Christian. I live for God. I don't believe in being super materialistic. I think humans are happiest when they have little to nothing. You know, there's an old saying from, what is it, Sv3rige Ravi Shankar, that when you can learn to be happy with nothing, that's when you know you're living the right way. Or something to that extent. But being happy in nothingness, you know, selflessness, stuff like Zen Buddhism, you know, the art of the selfless, things of that nature. But, you know, again, people don't have that kind of substance. People in general, I find.
Yeah, okay, dude, you're the biggest Zen Buddhist in the world. All right, well, I think we get the general gist. It's not quite over, but it's fine. Here we go. Let's continue with the living at home saga, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. What do we have here? Mustard review. Okay.
Greetings all. It is
Put some relish and mustard on it. It ain't extra. Let me take a look at the super chats here. I haven't done that in a minute. A hot minute. Oh, I'm all caught up. That's fine. Yeah, mustard review.
Greetings all. It is Lord Jinnis here to bless you with a special video. A video containing many sacred things with a sacred sauce known otherwise as the mustard. Now, I have a bottle of this precious ointment. Mustard has many purposes. It is an exotic oil. And you must be careful with the mustard because it is...
Any of you guys remember when Nick Bate used to say a boot? Remember when Nick Bate used to do those colorful little things where he'd affect his speech in that manner? Interesting. Yeah, very, very interesting.
It is a very mystery ointment and can do strange things. I believe it can also make you invisible, perhaps, because I put a little bit on my penis and I couldn't see it anymore. Actually, that doesn't say good things about me. I apologize for that. That was inappropriate. But the
I don't think the mustard had much to do with it, bro.
Mustard is a great mystery substance.
Easy joke.
And it will help you with your swagger. I recommend inducing 3 tablespoons a day for maximum 5,000 levels of swagger. The mustard comes only from the land of Canada, of many moose. Also the mice moose. The mice is half mice moose, half mice, half moose. It actually produces this precious ointment through its rectum, and it's a very, very long...
Oh, shut up, you fucking idiot. Oh, is he about to start yelling at his fucking
very tedious
parents?
Act of... Someone's knocking upon my chambers.
Uh-oh. Can we just take a moment to notice the spiked collar here? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Beef in your tummy.
Someone's knocking upon my chambers.
Better go deliver them that swift Lord Genesis justice.
Huh? Don't interrupt me, Mom. I'm making a video.
I was just over here and
Okay, I'm doing whatever I want, Mom. Alright, you don't need to be listening in.
Oh.
And so...
Fucking Mom! I hate you!
The mustard is a great substance, and it is very, very precious to all who listen in, who are very anxious ears.
He is a strong, independent man who don't need no mama to come in and tell him what he can and can't do with his moostard. He is a strong, independent man who doesn't take shit from mommy when she comes to wipe his bum bum.
I believe that it is a great thing, and I believe that the moostard will save humanity. So, all in all, I rate this moostard 69 mooses out of 5 mice. And I believe that this will save humanity and bring forth great swagger. So thank you all for watching, and may the swag be with you.
Thanks, mate. Why would you upload the one where your mom... Like, listen. Sometimes I screw up a word, and I just redo the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm the weird one. I'm the perfectionist. I'm the one who cucked out for society. But I don't know, man. Yeah. So, right. So that's the mustard review, or moostard, I guess. Here we have a volume warning on this one. This, I think, concludes the living at home saga. So we're gonna conclude the saga here. Finish the experience. Lower this a bit and get content claims.
I'll beat your fucking ass, man.
Okay, so his dad is coming along to tell him off for his loud music. Right? And he's gonna beat his fucking ass.
I'll beat your motherfucking ass. You hear me? I'll beat your motherfucking ass.
I'll do
Don't
it.
play with me, boy.
Boy?
Don't play with me, boy.
He means serious business, guys.
God damn. You guys are making me fight my family. Look at this shit.
Right, okay. The picture of a man. So this was right at the tail end of this stream. What's happening in the chat? Not much. You look like Brendan Fraser. Church of Kiwi Arc. Very nice, very nice. Is there more to this? While I get mercilessly content claimed by whatever gent band this is.
Swear to God, you guys.
Swear to God.
I'm gonna get you back for this, Chris.
It's definitely the chat's problem, and not your obscenely loud music. Okay, so volume back up here. And sorry if that was a little low. I was told it was a volume warning, so I turned it down. But yeah, yelling at his father, who beats him down and doesn't pay him enough. It's fun how so many people on the channel here have such a connecting thread in a lot of ways. They really feel like they really don't. They all feel kind of the same in a lot of ways. So next category we have all my haters are pretty sexual assault victims. Are pretty sexual assault? What? Oh, okay. All right. All his haters are pretty sexual assault victims. Let's go. To all victims of sexual abuse.
How's it going, y'all? It's Jared Genesis. Got another serious video today. And you know, it's funny, this one actually goes out to my haters, but it's a positive video. This is not a negative video.
Okay, I think rule 1 should be, if you ever find yourself unironically talking about haters, end your internet subscription. That's the only option. It will not get better for you. Your life will not improve. Cut the line. Disconnect.
About them today. You know, really pretty.
Okay, I'm being told that OBS just disconnected for some reason. So apparently OBS took my advice and has now disconnected from the stream. Let me take a look at the chat here and see how F we have gotten. Here we go. Don't play with Genesis, boy. You're good now. You missed the best part. The mohawk is worse than the bowl cut. What did I miss? Go back. Go. Okay.
Ladies.
Alright, we're going back. We'll start the video again. I think I was saying some dumb shit, and then OBS was like, nah, son. But yeah, he was talking about his haters, so here we go.
How's it going, y'all? It's Jared Genesis. Got another serious video today. And you know, it's funny, this one actually goes out to my haters, but it's a positive video. This is not a negative video. So basically it's this. I could tell a lot of my haters recently are basically women who are victims of sexual abuse, as well as simps who defend them, but we're not really talking about them today.
Okay, alright, boy, alright, let's put down the bong. Boy! That's quite a lot to unpack there. That is quite something to unpack in this fucking stream that we are doing right now, boy! Okay, yeah, sexual assault victims, alright. Maybe they know the warning signs. You ever think about that? Also, the simps who defend them. I don't want to be the guy who's Mr. Johnny, you know, fucking male feminist ally, but you know, sometimes a person who got assaulted deserves to be defended in some manner or means. Okay, let's keep going.
Really pretty young ladies too. It's just...
Really pretty young ladies, yeah. Shame about their assault. Yeah.
It's kind of sad seeing that on my channel, you know. Women who look like they have such great potential and could do so much for themselves in the world, but instead they're just hating. And it really is quite an interesting thing. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. But you gotta see, guys, you gotta understand that a lot of victims of sexual abuse, they don't know how to control their emotions. It's that bad for them. And so a lot of times they become trolls, or even worse, they become, you know, sexual...
Okay, this man is trying very hard. You know what? Here's you, Jared. You got it. Everybody on the internet is talking about what a fucking clown you are. If that's the only thing you could do to get some kind of, like, I don't know, fucking serotonin release in your brain, if that's the only thing you could do was go around and say the dumbest shit humanly possible, literally illegal shit, just so people would, like, notice you. Well, here you go. Senpai has fucking noticed you.
Molesters themselves, or even rapists. If you look at statistics, it backs up exactly what I'm saying. A lot of people who are victims of sexual abuse actually become abusers themselves. And that really is such a very, very bad shame. So my advice to everyone who struggles with sexual abuse is simply this. Understand, venting on other people is not going to help you. It may give you somewhat of a cheap high.
Okay, so when was this posted? September 7th? Okay, so I think this comes after him saying that he wants to fuck 9-year-olds. Alright. That's cool, bro.
Reality, you're destroying yourself by doing
I see your video and I raise you stream.
it because I know you still have a consciousness. Some of you may be, you know, soulless creeps, but a lot of you I don't think you are. I think you still have a consciousness. You know what you're doing is wrong, and it's destroying you by being a troll. So my best advice to you is to simply just seek help.
I'm trying to understand the rationality in play here. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to see him literally just admit verbatim in person, in his own words, that he wants to fuck 9-year-olds or whatever. That's going to happen. I don't know if he said 9. I think he said 9, 14, 88 or something like that. But he said 9 is fine, 12 is okay by him, according to him, in his own words. I'm trying to understand what the rationale is, you know what I mean? Like, to explain away... I mean, do you see where I'm coming from, chat? You see what I mean? Like, how do you think that you're not... Okay, I think you know what I'm going for. I just can't put it into words because holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit.
Through a family member.
This is only the first segment, guys.
Better. There's always, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel. So, I'm praying for you guys. You know, I pray for my haters because I know as a Christian that's what I'm supposed to do. Some of them, though, I don't pray for because they're just soulless demons. But for those of you who are not, you know, those kinds of people, I do pray for you. There's no point in praying for a demon, guys. Just realize that. You know, some of my stalkers are just, there's no hope for them. But, you know, they're in God's hands. There's nothing I can do. So it's really, you know, it's his call with them. But for those of you who still have hope, who aren't completely soulless, I do pray for you. And I pray that you get better. And I just want you to know that I'm sorry for whatever it is that happened to you. And I'm sorry that maybe I remind you of that person, that aggressor. I'm not a bad guy. I would never, ever, ever hurt a child.
I'm sorry that a bunch of people, specifically who have apparently been sexually assaulted, all just seem to kind of know that I'm bad news. I don't know why, you know? That seems a little weird. I promise I'm not, though, even though I literally said some real shit. Right.
Child especially, let alone a woman. I haven't even been in many relationships myself. I'm MGTOW. I have other focuses.
You don't fucking
other
say.
animations.
You don't fucking say, my man.
But I do love women. I'll be the first to admit that. But I'm from Texas, and down here we believe in something called chivalry. And I have nothing but respect for women. So I just want that to be known as well. Anyways, guys, I guess that's pretty much all I got. I'm blocking all hate comments now. It's over and done with. I was starting to edge.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, so I can't. Here we go. There is a second video here, which I'm sure is also very special, but I'm going to skip straight to the comments about 12-year-old girls. Let's go. Let's see what an innocent young victim Jared is here.
I don't care about age. I date anybody. It doesn't matter. I don't follow society's rules. And, people think ill of me for that, but it doesn't matter to me. I never cared about what people think of me. That's why Chris calls me a pedo and all these funny names. Even though he's really just... I don't think there's a word that can describe his level of sickness, but if you feel you have chemistry towards someone, like you connect in a spiritual way, then go for it. Whether they're, 14, 48, 99, whatever, doesn't matter, dude. Sure, 12 is cool with me. That's great, man. See, the funny thing about adolescents is they never sold their soul yet. And so they still have purity in them. And if you can get one young like that, then that's freaking great. Still have purity in them. And if you can get one young like that, then that's freaking great. Most of the time, if you can get one young like that, then that's freaking great. Most of the time, and if you can get one young like that, then that's freaking great. Most of the time, though, their parents probably wouldn't be cool with that, and that's understandable. But the funny thing is, a lot of parents are so stupid, and they insult their own children saying, well, my kid can't date someone younger because their brain hasn't developed. Because basically, it's like saying they're stupid. My kid's stupid. So I don't want them dating someone older because they're just going to make stupid choices because they're dumb. I mean, what kind of piece of crap parent says that? Hell yes, I would, dude. I would date an 11-year-old, 9-year-old, doesn't matter. I look in the spiritual aspect of it. If I spiritually connect to someone, 9-year-old, doesn't matter. Crap parent says that. Hell yes, I would, dude. I would date an 11-year-old, 9-year-old, doesn't matter. Parent says that. Hell yes, I would, dude. I would date an 11-year-old, 9-year-old, doesn't matter. I look in the... Hell yes, I would, dude. I would date an 11-year-old, 9-year-old, doesn't matter. I look in the spiritual aspect of it. If I spiritually connect to someone, it doesn't matter, dude. 99, 8, 1,000 years old, it doesn't. Matter. I look at the spiritual aspect of it. If I spiritually connect to someone, it doesn't matter, dude. 99, 8,
real-time
1,000 years
edits.
old, it doesn't matter.
That is called DJ skills, my man.
And if you think ill of me for that, that's on you. I really don't give a shit. So cheers, guys, for being here. Still got 46 in the chat.
Okay. Very nice. I didn't want to say too much during that. I didn't want to, color your opinion of the footage. I just wanted you to see what he said in his own words. without any additional necessary commentary. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Jared getting swatted for comments about dating 12-year-olds. Very exciting stuff. Very exciting indeed. Now, why do you think he would get swatted for those comments?
Rolling, and it's clear to
Apparently the war has been won, guys. 38 likes, 1.2k dislikes. Bruv, just go bald. I agree, Mish.
me that you're triggered, Drew. Just drink a cup of water. You'll feel better. Just drink a cup of water, dude. Anyhow, if someone ordered a pizza at my house at 2 a.m., you guys, seriously, you're going to get in serious trouble for that. This isn't funny, guys. No, because I had a pizza ordered earlier. And if that happens...
Ding dong, motherfucker.
Not cool stuff.
That'll be 25 to life plus tip.
Guys, listen to me. This isn't cool, okay?
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
I'm not scared. It's fine. Guys, listen. If
Guys, I'm
something
fine.
happens to me, I regret
Guys, I'm fine. I promise.
nothing at all. So, you guys have a wonderful life. I'm going to keep doing me. Doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah, nobody
I don't
else
know
is
exactly
gonna be
what's
doing
going on. But I'm completely fine.
it. Actually, I think Bubba in prison might be doing it.
And-
Allegedly.
You know, I hope you guys
By
find
your own
peace in your
words.
life. Harassing people that you don't know. Being a complete dickhead. You guys are truly disgusting people, and I hope you find peace with God, because I know a lot of you are going to rot in hell where you belong. You're going to rot in fucking hell, dude. And I'll be laughing at you from heaven. So I'm not worried about a damn thing, dude. I am
Let's just analyze the situation, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it never ceases to amaze me, the kind of, like, just intellectual disconnect that people have, where they'll say some shit like this, and then something will happen, and then they'll somehow manage to blame the people that are watching them implode upon themselves. That's great. I don't know. I don't know how that happens, you know? That's self-awareness in the fucking subterranean regions right now. That is new levels of just complete, wow.
worried about a
That's
goddamn
good.
thing.
That's fine.
It's fine. You know, I've dealt with enough shit in my life. It doesn't matter anymore. You know, it is what it is. I have no record at all. So even if
Bitch, you literally said the words. They are on stream. Boy!
something does happen to me, I'll be out in probably
How
2
are you
weeks.
this dumb?
Maybe less. Doesn't matter. But one of you people, I don't know what you did, who you called. It doesn't matter though, man. I'll be back. So guys, don't you worry your pretty faces. I'll be back soon enough.
This isn't the end.
It doesn't matter, dude.
I will have my revenge, Sonic.
No, I'm sick of it. You guys, you called my goddamn house all day today, harassing my poor mom and dad. You called a pizza to my house. What kind of sick piece of shit does that? And now at 2:20, someone's ringing my doorbell constantly. You guys are seriously the biggest scumbags I've ever known in my fucking life. You guys are the biggest degenerates, and you all belong in hell. And
Alright, now let's be fair here. Swatting people is pretty fucking lame. Let's be fair. There was that one dude who swatted a guy. Didn't he get the dude fucking killed or something during the swatting? And now he's like in prison for life. Hats off for that one, because honestly, swatting is one of the dumbest things you can do as a human being. But you know, that being said, there's a chance that some authorities might be taking an interest in you, Jared, unrelated to your nasty internet trolls. You know what I mean? They might have just heard the words that came out of your mouth and are on stream for people to fucking see. And they might be having a big think over at the local PD, you know? They might be rolling around with the big think emoji.
Pray that you fucking burn in hell, you sick pieces of shit. You guys are less than zero. You guys are less than zero, honestly. I hope God throws you in hell. Harassing my family. You know, who the fuck calls a pizza to someone's house? What kind of stupid little kid brat does that? You guys are so stupid, and I know you guys
I'm not sure what kind of little kid brat does it, but I hope they stay the fuck away from you.
are the true failures, not me. Taking your time out of your day, 4 hours to troll me, you guys are the real losers. It's you guys, and I don't give a shit.
Let's again be fair and say that yes, when A-logs start getting involved and start dedicating their life to making fun of some guy who's marginally less or marginally more of a weirdo than they are, very marginally, maybe those guys should take a long walk off a short pier. I mean, end game in Minecraft, whatever I'm allowed to say on YouTube. But again, there's a chance that maybe the authorities are just interested in you, dude.
Shit, okay?
No.
If something happens, it's totally fine with me. You guys have a wonderful life. Yeah.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
God damn it. Have a wonderful life, guys.
What the fuck did he just... What, is he, like, taking his door off the hinges or something? What the fuck is going on? Does he have his door boarded up or some shit?
We got a whole bunch of police up there now.
Ah, great.
Alright, well, we got the police here. I'm sure this is exciting. But, if you want to go take a look, it's up on his channel. There's more videos to get to here, so, let's see. Jared getting catfished by someone posing to be underage. That's pretty interesting, but I don't know. I'd like to move on to Sv3rige soon because it's been a little bit. Jared's not that interesting, and I think we've kind of blown our load on the most exciting thing in his life, which is him being a fucking creepy weirdo. We've got some stuff about Charlie Manson. Was a good boy who didn't do nothing. Answering for the Boogie video earlier in the stream. Nuclear hot take on the Orlando terrorist attack. Self-awareness black hole. Good last video. Okay, well, you know what? Thank you very much. I am kind of retarded for putting together this document of some interesting Jared videos. Let's get a quick round of applause for retarded. He did a very good job. This was very concise and definitely helped me not just fucking not just fucking watch him sit there watching MMA videos for like 40 minutes, because apparently that's what he thinks is like worthy content to put on YouTube. Say what you will about like Onision or whatever, but when you click on an Onision video, something's gonna be happening. It might be stupid. It will probably be stupid. It will probably be terrible, but something will happen. And with like somebody like Alpha Genesis, Jared, Lord Genesis, Master System man, there's a lot of his content is just nothing. So, Retarded put together this wonderful name, by the way, Mr. Retarded. Very multi-purpose. It's good in any situation. But yeah, he put together this wonderful little doc. And there are some things that we aren't going to be taking a look at here because it is going a little long with the Jared. I would like to move on to Sv3rige, the cannibal anti-vegan man, right? But first, let's take a look at this final video. Self-awareness black hole. Good last video, he says. So, here we go. Jared's weekly vlogs. Am I a cunt? Before we get into this, though, I would like to quickly check in on the super chats and things. Unknown user 65783 with 99 cents. Thank you very much. No message, but thank you very much. We lost a bunch of fucking viewers at one point. I guess that must have been when the stream went F, but I think we're back now, so that's good. Dane Gibson with $5. Real abstract kind of cuckery going on here. Thank you. Zortan with $10. Go back to him yelling at his dad. There's a lot more. Back to him yelling at his dad. I'm not sure where that would be. I had a couple of videos here in the Living at Home saga, which which was, we looked at all three of them, so if there's more of him yelling at his dad, I'm afraid I don't probably have it listed here, but, I'm sure there's plenty more content where that came from. Zach Carter with $5, and thank you, Zortan. Zach Carter with $5 might be my last super chat for a while, but glad to be back to the streams. Can't wait to start making content again alongside you. Heart you, Brendan. Well, thank you very much, Zach. And I hope everything's going okay for you. Sophie with $2. That's the best part about criminals. They're dumb. Some of them are like Onision, and they calculate. They're like actual supervillains. Not to give Onision too much credit, but at least he kind of knows what he's doing. He's had plenty of time spent running weirdo cults back in like 2005 before anybody even knew about him. Anyways, Jared's weekly vlogs. Am I a cunt? Now, please. Oh fuck! Did I just open goddamn Premiere? Oh, this is bad. Please remind me, ladies and gentlemen, when I'm done with this video, please remind me to take a look at his Halloween freestyle video once again, because that is very important viewing. Let's get on with this.
Hey guys, welcome to Jared's daily vlogs. This is another thing that I've just created now. We've got Jared daily vlogs. We've got another segment I'm going to create called Dumb Spoiled Millennials. So we're going to have some fun on this channel. But on this vlog, I just want to talk about myself, because I know recently I've just got a lot of new subscribers, and some of you may be wondering about recent content that I've been making, talking about other people. So the big question lies, is Jared Genesis a cunt? The answer to that question is simply no. I'm not a cunt. Now, I'm not perfect, and I've done things in the past.
This stream will probably be archived, yes. As long as nothing goes horribly wrong in the next, 10 minutes, at least this part of the stream will be archived.
I do regret, but for the most part, I'm a fucking straight shooter as they get. I mean, I'm the realist on this motherfucking site. You can ask anybody, homie. I'm as genuine as they come, man. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, people may be asking that because I've been talking shit about people, but the simple truth is, man, if you're going to devote yourself to being an asshole about me, I'm going to call you out. Or if you just want to be a chump and, you think that you're such a fucking big shot that you can talk shit about me and get away with it. If you're one of these big YouTubers, I'll call you out on that too. But see, the thing is, I have some little bitty minnows, some little nobodies who talk shit about me. I don't give.
Well, guys, I don't know if I count as one of those bigger YouTubers. I don't know if I count as talking shit. I'm pretty much just showing people videos that you posted on the internet. I am making some jokes here and there. That's for sure. But I'm mostly just showing people things that you have said and done, my friend. So if you wish to take some issue with that, well, get a haircut.
Them anything because they're not even worth it. I wouldn't even want to help them with their sub count. They're just nobodies. They're not even worth calling out. Just, fucking losers, little fucking no life nobodies. But yeah, bro, I just live my life how I live, and
no life nobodies, everybody. Just let's just stop for a second, take a brief moment of silence, and well, not silence, a brief moment of reflection, and take a look once again at his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle paraphernalia, I can speak, his utterly fucked up messy room, his Halloween bucket from the dollar store. Are these photos of his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures? That's cool. There's a plushie. He's got skateboards. Do you think he rides the skateboard? I actually, you know what? I can't judge him on that. I actually have 2 skateboards in my closet that I just fucking found, and I'm probably never gonna ride them. So I can't judge you on that one. But they're right out in the open here. He doesn't try. He doesn't put them away in storage. I don't know. It's like part of his skater boy aesthetic. I don't know. I just want us all to take a moment of reflection on his pointed message toward the no life losers who are haters and such.
You want
I
to
guess.
do what I want to do.
No life
And I
losers.
recommend everybody do the same. Never let anyone tell you how to live your life, man. That's the number one rule. That's the number one way to live. Because when you do that, you become a simp and you become a slave. A lot of my haters, they're all just slaves. They're miserable people, man. And they take their insecurities and bullshit out on me because they see that I'm not a slave, that I'm not a fucking simp, that I'm not a tool like they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't live that slave life.
No, you idiot. For fuck's sakes. No, you idiot. We're laughing at you because we are probably all depressed for some reason, but at least we're better than you. That's why we're laughing at you.
Life, bro. I live my life how I want to fucking live. And,
Get it right.
you know, I
buddy.
think that some people, they really hate seeing someone who isn't like them, you know, who's not a slave, who's not just a simp. And I think it honestly just pisses them off, bro.
A simp. I love when they come up with their own, like, little words, you know what I mean? Like that one little word that they use that, like, nobody else uses. That you're like, oh yeah, that's the Jared Genesis word. He calls people simps. You can, like, pick up on it. I love when they have, like, the lingo. The lolcow lingo. It's great.
And it's just funny to me, bro, how they get so butthurt over stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? When you want to turn shit into a personal attack just because you agree with what I say or disagree with what I say, you're a fucking cunt. You know what I mean? You're a piece of shit, bro. Insecure piece of shit. Nobody. When you want to turn like shit like that into a personal attack, you know what I'm saying? Just because you don't like what I have to say, you're a little bitch, bro. You're a little fucking bitch. And we ain't gonna go into it much past that, but I'm just gonna say you're a fucking bitch. And I don't know why, but for whatever reason, man, I've always had a lot of chumps come on my channel. Ever since I started YouTube roughly 6 years ago on my Seymour Buns channel, for some reason, people like to pick on me, bro. That's what it is, man. It's become more or less like a game to me.
I cannot
really,
imagine why, everybody. I cannot imagine where the picking might have started.
Funny how these cowards, they come at me on this
so
stupid fucking sock accounts,
unsolicited.
you know, because they're too cowardly to do it on their main channels. And it's a fucking game to me, you know. How many dislikes can I get for one video? How many sock accounts can I get for one video? I think the record is maybe like
sock
30
accounts
sock accounts
rise
for
up!
one video, which are mostly just that moron fucking Chris, the 30-year-old.
60,000 subscribers, by the way. Thank you all. Welcome to the Sicko Army, ladies and gentlemen. 60,000 sock account subscribers. It's very honoring and humbling.
Loser. But I don't even talk about him.
We're not
no more.
actually
He's
at
yesterday's
60,000,
news.
but I'm like rounding up.
He knows I
That's
whipped
fine.
his ass and, you know, all those other fuckers. But like I said, a lot of people ain't even worth mentioning, bro. They're just nobodies. And, you know, guys, just don't let stupid trolls get to you. If you're someone who struggles with trolls, just understand they're all just miserable
Don't
people.
let it bring you down. It's only comments burning. Just find some troll who's turning, and you will get swatted down.
Bro, they ain't fucking nothing. They're either just trying to get numbers out of you, they're just trying to get a rise out of you because, you know, they're jealous, just miserable. But they ain't fucking shit, bro, and they'll never be fucking shit. And so, you know, I'm the kind of guy where I just call these people
Speak for yourself, dude. If I want to fuck my own shit, I could do that anytime I want to, mate.
Because I
I
want
have
people
that
to
power.
know
Just
that
like
you
Nick
can't
Bate.
fuck with someone just because you don't like what they have to say or because you don't like the way they look. You're a piece of shit. If you do that, that makes you the troll. That makes you the piece of shit, not me. So guys, I know in this vlog I kind of, you know, said a few things and made a few attacks, but I'm passionate about this. You know, YouTube is a platform for everybody. And that, you know, just because, like I said, man, you don't like the way someone looks or what they say, that does not give you the right to be a dick, man. Just don't watch the video, bro. You know, and like I said, man, you know, I've taken a lot of shit. And over the past few years, I just don't have a tolerance.
Incorrect. Objection. Or objection in the court. I have every right to make jokes about you, dude. That is completely within my right. I might not have the right to, like, swat you and shit, and I'm not about to. And if anybody is out there and is thinking of doing such things, you know, read a book. But, but like, no, it's perfectly within people's right to make commentary on other videos on YouTube. I try to live by this motto. You're allowed to do the weird shit. The legal weird shit, Jared. You're allowed to do the weird shit that you're doing, bro. But people who see it freely posted on the internet are allowed to talk about it. And you can't police what they're gonna say.
For it anymore, homie. Like, I have no tolerance for assholes on my channel. And really most of them.
Really. Yeah, what did Retarded say about this one again? Oh yeah, self-awareness black hole. Okay, what is this one called? Am I a cunt? Question mark.
Just get
yeah, that's accurate.
Especially because they just use stupid sock accounts. But that's really all I want to say, guys. You know, I don't like talking about drama all the time. I don't like being the guy, you know, who gets numbers off of drama always, you know, just from that shit. You know, I like to talk about different things. I mean, I want positivity on my channel. I'm a Zen guy. You know, I do Tai Chi. I meditate. I'm a pretty spiritual person. I don't like negativity. So I want to apologize again, guys, for a lot of
He really doesn't like negativity, guys. That's why he has been responding to trolls for like 5 years or something. And really doesn't like negativity. Okay, so that was Jared's weekly vlogs. Am I a cunt? And I think we might know the answer to that. Now, briefly before we leave, before we resume with our stream and move on to Sv3rige, the other weird dude, I would like to show you two things. One, which I just remembered, which is, take note of how long he's been wearing this one shirt. This one tie-dye shirt for over 2 weeks. Look how many videos he's wearing this one tie-dyed shirt for over 3 weeks. Toy Story 4 review, that was like a month ago. And here we have a different shirt which he wears very briefly and then moves on to the same shirt again. He owns like 2 shirts, guys. So just keep that one in mind. Keep that one in mind. Now, yeah, I just wanted to show one final video before we move on to the next question. Before we move on to the next part of the stream. I don't know, is this not on this channel? I think this might be on a different channel. Alright, I'm gonna check his other channel here, Jared Genesis. And we're gonna see. No, this is also, hang on. Alpha Genesis, fucking Halloween freestyle. Maybe I missed this one. Here we go, baby. Halloween freestyle. Let's get right into it. I'm excited.
What's up, y'all? Halloween 2019 in the house, bitches. Let's do this. You always gotta say first, like this. Yo. I got
down at Pumpkin Hill, I got to find my lost piece. I said that last time too. I don't remember the rest of the fucking lyrics to that song. I can't believe that. That's blasphemy.
that Halloween flow. That is how it goes. The Halloween flow. That is how it goes.
You hear that Halloween flow, guys? Does that sound like a good flow to you? Yeah, very nice.
I bring the haters right to the toast, right to the toast. I like that cinnamon toast, that cinnamon toast, that cinnamon toast crunch. I eat them for lunch. That's how I do it, like a zombie. I keep it so free, that's how I be. Just like a ghost, invisible. But I keep it hard, drinking Red Bull. Yo, I got that swagger, Halloween swagger.
I have already seen this once, and I underestimated how bad it would be the second time.
Swagger.
Halloween
Put
swagger.
it in my Halloween bag.
It's not a bag.
Put it in
That is not a bag. That is a plastic jack-o'-lantern pale.
Bucket, please, just how it be.
Okay, now he says it's a bucket.
That's how I.
By the way, the most gangsta you can possibly be, the most alpha male of YouTubers in general, is the guy sitting in his messy parents' house bedroom holding a jack-o'-lantern, a kid's jack-o'-lantern from the dollar store.
The Halloween flow, the Halloween flow.
Halloween flow.
Just like a ghost. Just like a
Vote now, ladies and gentlemen. Disney Channel flow or Halloween flow?
raider. Just like a raper. Just like a caker.
Just like a raper? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I do it so good, I'm hard like wood. I do it so fresh, I do it so fresh. You know I am the best. That's what I do. That's how I am. I'm liking them green eggs in ham. Like Dr. Seuss. Keep it high like on the roof.
Guys.
I feed them roofies and I go poof.
Guys. What did he just say?
We just having some fun, y'all.
What did he in fact just say on video?
I like on the roof. I feed them roofies and I go poof.
Okay, yeah, I think I missed that one last time. That's good! I like it!
Yo, we just having some fun, y'all. Halloween swag. Whoa. Should I go again? Should I do a second verse? Should I go again? Should I do it? Should I do it? Here we go. You know I keep it going every single day. Them haters so mad I make them cry every day. Oh, get off the internet, you scary man. You scary man. You're so very bad. You make me sad. No Halloween swag.
I said this last time, Jared. And I'm gonna say it again because this time the stream's gonna be archived. Do I sound sad?
Put it in my bag.
I probably do, actually. I am generally depressed, but I'm not sad right now.
Daddy, please put it. But I just keep going. I keep it flowing. You can't keep it down. You can't keep me down. I make you frown. I make it good, hard like wood. That's how it be. Keep it funky, just like a monkey. That's how I do it every day. I'm a little bit gay, but that's okay. That's okay. Hey, there you guys go, y'all. If you enjoy my Halloween swagger flow, let me know how you liked it in the comments. Talk to you guys later. Peace.
Alright, so the ultimate takeaway from this is that I think this man is somewhat self-aware of what a fucking weirdo he is, and he, at this point, knows that that's like his only ticket to any kind of, like I said, serotonin release. This is just what does it for him, I guess. It's like his whole life is, I'm gonna go be retarded on the internet for fun and say shit that's literally against the law because it'll, like, make people justifiably upset with me for being fucking bad as a person. Okay, so that was Jared Alpha Genesis McJingleheimer Genesis System Sega. Okay, Genesis Genesis what Nintendo Genesis, right? So that was Jared Genesis, and in a moment or two we're going to be looking into Sv3rige, which is kind of a new topic for me. I've briefly heard of him in the past, but we're going to be looking into that, and it's going to be pretty exciting. Let me take a look here at the super chats and things. $2 again from Zortan. It's so good you can't miss it. Full on breakdown. I think he's talking about him yelling at his dad. I would like to see that, maybe on a future stream at some point, but I think we're good on the Genesis for now. I think we're moving swiftly along to the Sega Saturn, baby. Mirabelle with $9.99. Henlo Claw. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good, and with your $10, I'm doing just a little bit nicer. So thank you very much. Sophie with $2. I'd love to talk to his neighbors. You know, yeah, that would be pretty exciting. Jared could be a new Chris Chan. I don't know. I wouldn't want to, like, wish that upon anybody, honestly, becoming like Chris Chan is now. But I don't think he even has a Kiwi Farms thread yet at this point. So, like, he's been around for a while. I looked. but I didn't see anything. Maybe there's one that's buried somewhere. I don't know, but like, this is an interesting person to just take note of. You know what I mean? Just take note of him. I'm not saying nobody here specifically. I'm saying don't go and fuck with this guy, because we just observe.
We just like to watch.
Here on the Sicko Army, we just observe. You know, we don't need to go and fuck with people and become epic troll A-logs. We don't need to do that. But it's certainly interesting to observe this man. So yeah, that was Jared Genesis, and I am now caught up with the super chats. So let's move swiftly along here to Sv3rige. And let me see here. I got a bunch of links from this fellow earlier. I think this was recommended by Ian, the fellow from a few streams ago, who sent me in $500. The absolute mad lad himself. So thank you very much once again for that, Ian. And yeah, he recommended this guy to me, and, you know, Cannibal, anti-vegan man who apparently stabbed his fucking classmates or something. That's pretty special. So, you know, let's go in semi-chronological order here. I'm going to copy this. We're going to take a look at an article from metro.co.uk, which I think is kind of a terrible news outlet, but, you know, it's fine. I'm sure it'll get us at least the most basic of facts. And let's see here. Man who ate raw pig's head at vegan festival stabbed 4 classmates at school. This is from earlier this year. An anti-vegan protester who travels the world eating raw pieces of animal flesh was kicked out of his school for stabbing 4 students. Metro.co.uk can reveal. YouTuber Gattis Lagsdens, oh boy, better known as Sv3rige, recently brought his carnivore tour to the UK, devouring a raw squirrel in London and a pig's head in Brighton. It has now emerged that in 2006, a 16-year-old Gattis armed himself with 2 knives and attacked classmates at his school in Latvia. And here you can see him enjoying himself a nice squirrel. Very good. Let's see. Gattis ate a pig's head at VegFest UK in Brighton. Very good. Very nice. Raw pig head. That's wonderful. He stabbed and injured 2 boys and a girl inside his classroom, and attacked a 3rd boy as he ran for safety, according to reports. Latvian police said they found him sitting in front of a computer after the attack with the 2 knives beside him. And now he does YouTube for a living. Isn't that funny how things turn out? All 4 victims were taken to a hospital where they were treated for light injuries. He remained anonymous in reports at the time and claimed he was influenced by a movie. Well, his headmistress, Parsla Kopmane, I'm assuming that's how you say it, said he had a craze for computer games. Here we fucking go. Miss Kopmane is still in charge of the school, Ventspils Gymnasium number 1, and identified Gattis from a video of his latest protest at the Soho vegan market. She told metro.co.uk, yes, Gattis Lagsdens has studied in our school, Ventspils Gymnasium number 1. And we've got a video here, which I'm not giving you clicks, motherfucker. I have to look at your page already. Why? Oh, Down syndrome baby. Oh, okay. Oh, there's like a bunch of weird baby stories here. There's like baby born without eyes, Down syndrome baby mocked by nasty trolls, 10-year-old girl killed herself. Fucking the CBT gay scene. Guys, look, it's Tank Afroteppen. Guys, somebody linked me to this, and I forgot about this, and I forgot it was the same website. But yeah, look, we talked about this. The gay CBT cult is like getting some fame now. This is good. So anyways, back to the multiple stabbing. However, after the incident in 2006, when he attacked his schoolmates with a knife, he left the school. From the video you sent, I can confirm that the person is our ex-student Gattis Lagsdens. Gattis says, I know I'm saying that wrong, but I'm trying my best to say some of the words right. Gattis Gaddis has created 460 videos on his channel. Yeah, good, man. You work at that grind, bro. You know, you were grinding away, and you deserve that carnivore raw pig's head, dude. You deserve that. He says he can't monetize his content, so he asks his 68,000 followers for donations. Right. Why can't you monetize it? Aside from the publicity-hungry and stomach-churning stunts, he often shares clips of his troubling and racist views. In one video, he says he realized he only feels at home when he's around white people. He said, "My recent trip to Ukraine made me realize that after 8 years of living in Germany, as a Latvian, I still don't feel at home here." Right, okay. He also revealed himself to be a flat earther in another video. People of the religion of scientism believe the earth is round. Oh boy. Everybody got your fedoras ready? Are you ready, tips? There's proof that it's not so, and they still believe it. This proves that the scientism is a deeper form of deception than Christianity. Yes, he's one of these absolute fucking brain trusts who thinks that science is a religion. That's great. His latest anti-vegan stunt in Soho didn't last long, as he was dragged away in handcuffs and arrested while his followers filmed every moment. Before the protest, Gaddis said that his mission was to help malnourished vegans, but he ended up freaking out meat eaters instead. With a necklace made from a dead woodcock bird around his neck, he began tucking into the furry rodent in the middle of the food stands. Shocked passers-by shouted, "What the fuck is going on?" as they came across the protest just a stone's throw from Shaftesbury Avenue. Many got their phones out to film him, with one asking, "Why are you doing this? I eat meat, but I don't do this." He tried to explain that he was there to raise awareness of the dangers of not eating meat and the vegan diet. Oh, okay. Why is there so much, like, shitty, like, children getting abducted on this site? This is a shitty fucking... Fuck this Metro site. It's just like a bunch of, like, feel bad. Look, girl went missing. Feel bad. Click on our thing, reader. Oh, God. I'm gonna start going into a fucking Neil Breen-esque rant about the fucking media if you don't stop me. But another passerby replied, You eating raw animals doesn't prove anything. The Vegan Society slammed his claims, saying it is perfectly possible to get all the nutrients you need as a vegan. Fuck off. At least we can agree on one thing. Fuck vegans. Spokeswoman Dominika Piasecka told metro.co.uk, "We regret that this individual feels the need to protest against a compassion-driven lifestyle that simply aims to reduce animal suffering and exploitation. On the upside, many non-vegans were inevitably disgusted by his actions, which graphically raised awareness about how our food choices harm animals." While I would say, as much as I don't like vegans, and really not even vegetarians that much, you're on thin ice too. As much as I don't necessarily like them, you're not making them look worse, bro. By doing this fucking nutso shit, you're not making them look worse. It's kind of like PETA, you know. You might want to dial it back about 17 notches, and then maybe your point will come across a little better. On the upside. No, we read that one. It is perfectly possible to... Yeah, fuck off with your propaganda. And I guess that's the article. So, yeah, our boy here stabbed 4 people at his school and eats animal heads. And other dead animals. So that's pretty mental. Let me just... We don't need to go back to Genesis. No, thank you. Let's take a look here. Veganism destroyed in 1 minute. Vitamin D. Serial killers are the real heroes. Organ harvesting. Sv3rige interview. Raw meat, veganism, RuneScape. Or maybe that's Runescape. Vegetarians are religious anti-human scum. The history of veganism. The natural human diet. Blood type, fiber, digestive system. Eskimos. I'm trying to pick one here. I guess I should just go in order. But, well, let's, I don't necessarily want to see him shit on veganism, because I agree, fuck veganism, but let's do this one. Serial killers are the real heroes.
Who are the real monsters here?
Serial killers are the real heroes. Very
What's
good.
up, what's up? You may not understand this because you grew up as a slave, but the police
Oh my god, it's another one of these fucking people.
are Satanists, whose
You're all slaves. You are all stupid slaves. I am the only woke person. Please eat this pig head.
job is to enslave you, protect the elite, and punish natural humans. I can get up to 3 years in prison here for trying to catch a duck. You know that you live in slavery when you're not allowed to hunt your own food. After a few years of doing the job, police officers get used to the illusion of power that they have and start beating up and raping their victims. Just because there will be little to no consequences for them. It's human nature. Why don't most of us do it? Not because we don't want to, but because we are afraid of the consequences that will be enforced by other humans. It's slavery. Take any popular Hollywood movie and think about how the so-called
Okay,
bad
suddenly
and
different
good
microphone, I guess. Now we're talking about the fucking Avengers.
guys are
Great.
portrayed. The Marvel superhero movies are very popular nowadays. The so-called villains want to have total control and kill anybody who's in their way. That's the definition of human nature and exactly what the enlightened ones do. The so-called heroes want to protect society and keep us enslaved. Kill or imprison anybody who tries to disrupt the control system. They are basically super police and we celebrate them. A lot of sheeple conspiracy theorists don't want to hear this.
Sheeple.
Right, okay, so, this man is quite the edgelord. Reminds me of a certain post from the old days in 4chan. Some guy pretending to be some trip user, I think, named like a Kagi or something. And he was a real fucking edgelord. So he went off on like a 2-paragraph post about, I can only identify with Sephiroth because he's a maniac like me. Moral fags like Mario are too busy saving the princess like cucks, or some shit like that. And I didn't really think that I would encounter a person who's genuinely like that. And I'm going to hope dearly that I still have not encountered a person who is genuinely like that. But let's keep watching.
You call yourself a truther,
Very
but at
exciting.
the same time live a typical sheeple life watching Hollywood movies. You've been programmed like everybody else. The point is to get you into the mindset that killing, stealing, etc. is wrong, even though that's what the enlightened ones do because it's natural and they worship nature. That's the only way to be happy. They have built a perfect system for themselves where they can have human hunting parties, rape and torture dungeons, babies for breakfast, an unlimited supply of blood, which we
Did this man just watch Sallow 128 Days of Sodom or whatever the fuck it's called and just like decide that that's how society is? Okay.
donate to
that's
them
cool.
without realizing it. And of course, organ donations.
The family is overwhelmed and they go to hospitals thinking that they're going to get treatment, but the goal and objective is to get organs, especially if you're young. A little boy who got asthma attack on the 1st of April, and they wanted his organs, and his mother and father said no to that. So then they embarked on wanting to stop his treatment.
Guys, is this some fucking Pizzagate shit? Because I'm getting serious fucking Pizzagate vibes. Right, okay, so unspecified anonymous man voice takes up like most of this video. That's cool.
Every time a heart transplant is done, the donor is killed.
You can believe this man because his recording sounds slightly muffled and different. That means it's genuine.
The words serial killer are synonymous with psychopath nowadays, which is basically somebody who's mentally ill, unstable, and goes against society. In nature, you're a hero. Being antisocial is a guarantee that you're sane. If you agree with society, which is a man-made anti-nature construct, then you're insane. When there's a serial killer around, everybody panics and tries to find him or her. These are beings who follow their natural vampire instincts. Maybe they are malnourished, and that's why they break the man-made rules and drink blood and eat humans. We call them cannibals and monsters.
Alright, okay, so you're... okay. So people freak out about serial killers because they're slave sheeple. And the serial killers... okay. That's fine. I'm just trying to stay up to speed here, you know. This is some big brain thinking. I don't want to miss anything.
But nothing that they do is in any way wrong, because there's no such thing. Nature actually celebrates their actions. Everything is incredibly twisted. Thanks for watching.
Okay, alright, well, that's fine. Organ harvesting serial killers. Right, great. Okay, so, right, first introductory video of Sv3rige. Let's take a look at this interview where he talks. Well, no, I don't know. Do we want to see him talk about RuneScape, Runescape? Let's watch this one. This one sounds pretty cool. Vegetarians are religious anti-human scum. The history of veganism. This is it's gonna be great. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this one.
Yo, let's get one thing straight. Vegetarianism is what started veganism. It was a way to get the sheeple not to eat animals, which means that as a vegetarian, you are part of the same cult. You're also destroying the earth and human health.
Okay, so let's just you know, let's take a pin out of FPS Diesel Box Greg. I really want to see Onision fight this man. Vegetarian body versus carnivore high school stabber. That's
so don't you ever...
I think they both radiate the same kind of psychopath energy.
Fucking message me believing that I have any respect for you. Vegetarians are absolute scum. How do we generally determine what an animal's natural diet is? We simply look at what they eat in nature. Vegans and vegetarians don't give a shit about what our natural diet is. There have never been vegans and vegetarians in nature because those are man-made religions. All humans in nature eat raw meat. So if they would care about human health...
What about herbivores, you fuck? What about herbivores, you fuck? Maybe humanity is omnivorous. Maybe it's not just carnivorous. You fuck.
Then they would promote eating raw meat instead of toxic chemicals from big pharma. Vegetarians usually eat a plant-based diet with some eggs and dairy. So it's hardly...
Right. Another thing we must talk about here is that this man is hardcore, like alt-med kind of guy. Apparently he's a sun gazer, which means he looks at the sun to like heal himself. I think he actually... I don't know how dedicated to sun gazing he is, but I think the concept of sun gazing is solely being nourished through the sun. And just the sun, and not eating or drinking, because the sun apparently gives you all you need. So I kind of feel like that conflicts a little bit, clashes with the whole militant carnivore thing. But, you know, take that for what you will.
Any different than a vegan diet. Why would you not eat your natural diet? Clearly vegetarians were not brainwashed to believe that meat is unhealthy, because the milk and the eggs that they eat are made out of blood. Which means that they are still eating animals, but lower forms of it. The reasons for this are almost always purely religious. If you tell somebody that killing animals is wrong, then you will simply show them that you have been indoctrinated. Because
buddy, I'm pretty sure... Okay, well, no, he thinks science is a religion, so I guess I can't say that. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of militant, atheist, fedora-tip motherfuckers who like to also think they're better than everybody else. Like Onision, for instance, who like to think they're better than everybody else because they don't eat meat. This is basically the same exact guy as like a militant vegan. The only difference is his thing is, I'm better than you because I do eat meat.
Are no morals in nature.
Literally the same fucking guy.
Religions. This means that your life is based on man-made beliefs. It's the definition of being brainwashed and enslaved.
All right. I know I did the bottom text thing earlier, but holy shit. This guy's radiating even more fucking society energy than Genesis did. This is quite something. Wow.
Everybody in nature would laugh.
You're all brainwashed. You stupid.
And all that matters is what is natural.
I'm better than all of you.
Because everything man-made will always disappear eventually. Eating naturally is about being healthy and happy. Nutritionally, vegetarians who eat raw eggs and drink raw milk would obviously be better off than vegans, but they would still not get creatine, for example, which is why they are always weaker and have the same mental issues as vegans, because creatine is very important for the brain. This alone shows you that vegetarians do not care about
I don't know,
humans.
dude. You stabbed 4 people in your school and you didn't manage to kill any of them. So who's calling who weak?
Most Eastern religions generally eat the produce from animals, and none exclude meat or fish in entirety. It is worth noting that the Eastern vegetarians are not immune to health issues, and their ever-increasing rates of obesity and diabetes prove that. Ellen G. White was one of 4 founders of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in 1844, also promoting temperance and vegetarian health reform. Between 1848 and 1915, Ellen G. White had over 2,000 visions on health reform and prophecy, including her angel's messages on the devastating effects of tobacco, alcohol, and drugs such as tea and coffee. Grains, fruits, nuts, and vegetables constitute the diet chosen for us by our Creator. The term meat gives you cancer stems from her visions in 1864, and that care of health is a religious duty. As it turns out...
Okay, so what I'm getting from this, what I'm getting from this is basically this is a psychopath who's pointing at other psychopaths and saying, well, isn't she crazy? Listen to my insane shit instead, because, you know, it's like American politics. You either pick the one nut job who thinks that meat leads to cancer and like all that shit, or you pick the other nut job who thinks that you can eat raw pig's heads and get fucking fed by the sun. You know, it's up to you. It's a magical experience.
Origins of the current vegetarian guidelines have their beginnings tied to the Seventh-day Adventist Church. The American Dietetic Association was co-founded in October 1917 by dietitian Leonard Francis Cooper. Leonard Cooper was a protege of Dr. John Harvey Kellogg at Battle Creek Sanitarium, Michigan. She was a vegetarian and she practiced the teachings and ideology of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Vegetarianism was finally achieved within the American Dietetic Association, now known as the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics.
Okay, yeah, thank you for padding out your video with a bunch of shit that's like not you and is dull, and that's great. I should do that with my videos, just fucking 20 minutes of just nonsense.
Typically promote the most nutritious foods, which are blood and the organs of animals. Vegetarians also don't get enough vitamin F because they don't eat the brains of the animals or fish. All humans will always crave meat because we are carnivores. This religion is all about being obedient and listening to the government. If you, as a vegetarian, eat what another human...
Step 1 of being an adolescent weirdo kid who wants to, like, think you're better than everybody. You're all just religious! Did you notice that religion is, like, bad? Dude...
and told you to eat, instead of listening to your body, then you are mentally ill. They also usually get into spirituality, which is another sign of mental illness. Then you've got the idiot liquidarians, who deep down realize that we are not supposed to shit and fart all day long, but of course they make the mistake of drinking plant juices instead of blood. You could actually be liquidarian if you wouldn't be so fucking stupid. If you would turn on your head for once in your life and think about why the government made blood illegal in most places, then you would maybe start realizing what's going on. Derek, who has been eating raw meat for 9 years, hasn't had a fart in 9 years. Think about that.
Seems to me the plant-based mantra we hear over and...
What? Okay, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it real hard. Let's go over that one again.
Who has been eating raw meat for 9
Derek, what did he say?
Maybe start realizing what's going on.
Okay, so there's a conspiracy. Sorry, like I said, voice is a little fucked up. I'm stupid. I slept with my window open. So there's a conspiracy, all right, to like make blood outlawed because I guess it gives you all the nutrients you need or something. And then he says,
Derek, who has been eating raw meat for 9 years, hasn't had a fart in 9 years.
Okay, I eat a lot of meat, and I'm gonna say that meat makes you fart. Actually, some of it, it can lead to that. It can accelerate that process. So I'm not really sure what the fuck you're smoking, my man, but I'm sure it's all natural. So you know, at least you got that going on.
Think about that.
Seems to me the plant-based mantra we hear over and over is really a cereal and grain-based doctrine for the processed food. The nutrition rulebooks have been shaped and manipulated.
Stop padding out your
plant-based.
videos with a bunch of bullshit,
The fear
dude.
of meat has come from temperance and religious ideology.
There's also many studies that show that men who don't eat meat have lower testosterone, and of course this religion is afraid of hormones. That vegetarians have a lower sperm count, which means that they are prone to infertility. We already understand that vegans hate animals, nature, that they want us all castrated and infertile. But because of this, if you promote vegetarianism, then you are also anti-human. The bottom line is that there's
this
absolutely...
is such fucking pretzel logic. He just has like this one thing he doesn't like, and he'll append any problems in society to it, and like, oh yeah, you know, if you're vegetarian, all right, you're more likely to I don't know, buy vegetables, so you're gonna clog up the traffic, so fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so pointlessly single-minded.
No reason not to eat meat. Raising pastured animals.
I don't like
the
vegetarians and
environment our
vegans.
health. Any little piece of meat is more nutritious than any plant food, and most importantly, it's natural to eat meat, and that's essentially all that matters. Thank you for watching.
No, I say I don't like vegetarians and vegans, and I'm only kind of joking about that, but at least, you know, most of you who are okay and not weirdos are a little better. Like, technically I agree with this guy on some shit, but he's a bit of a fucking stooge, and yeah. All right, let's move on here. What do we got? Retarded is keeping me up to date with some info about Jared, but that might be interesting for another time. Let me move on to, let's see, the natural human diet, blood type, fiber, digestive system, Eskimos. Cooking food is satanic. Dead flesh, why humans are the only okay, well, this sounds pretty fucking special. Right, let's take a look at this one. Apparently we're all bad people because we cook our meat. The only idiots who destroy their food. Look at that like ratio, by the way. That's pretty positive. Okay, we're in for a big brain hot take here, everybody. Before we get into that, I'm going to take a look here at the super chats, and we just have a couple here from Tusky for $2. I'm sorry, I like my Philly cheesesteak well done. You know, that's understandable. And $2 from Blue Tin Soldier. He who meaty man said, say fard, take penny. Oh, okay. Well, I said the fart word, and I guess that was good. So thank you, sir. Let me bring this up here.
Hi, you are a Satanist if you cook food. And what I mean by Satanism is any action that goes against nature. If you have your own definition of Satanism, that's cool. This is why Satan is portrayed to be in hell, where it's always hot. What's the main purpose of fire? To kill. Every living organism tries to move away from fire. Humans are the only idiots who put their food into fire or expose it to high heat. You know that you shouldn't do this because you wouldn't put your hand into fire. It hurts because it kills. Vegans always like to talk about dead flesh, but what is it that keeps an animal alive? Is it the breathing or the movement? No. If I would find one here, cut it open and rip out a piece, would the meat change in any way? No. It's exactly the same meat. As Dr. Natasha Campbell said, we are the shell for the bacteria, and this is how you should see all animals, because they are only alive because of the bacteria. If you would cook it, then you could call it dead, but then you should call all cooked food dead. If you cook fruit, then you should call it dead fruit flesh. You know that cooking food is generally destructive because you're not able to do it for a long time, which is what I talked about in the previous video. You start the process of turning your food into charcoal, essentially. The question is, at what point are you going to stop? That alone should make you realize that you're doing something that is generally unhealthy, because you are going to stop.
Okay, well, bad news. I went to the bathroom briefly, and don't ask me how my headphones managed to fall in the toilet bowl, but that certainly occurred. So this is gonna be an interesting rest of my stream. Let's keep going. I don't think I missed much. I think he's just going off about how he's better than everybody, and humans are stupid because fire bad, I guess. Seems like some pretty backwards logic. I don't know if seals are able to make fire and cook their food on the fire, you know what I mean? I think that's a thing that only humans are really able to do, so I don't know, but let's get back into it here.
Stop. The same way we do cold showers, eat toxic plants, and exercise for short periods. Why do it at all? Cooking food started because of famine. When you're starving, you start to fantasize about eating anything. If you would have a pot, which doesn't exist in nature, then you would start digging around and find any kind of insect or plant. But of course in winter you would find nothing. Let's say it's spring.
No, that is not true. He says that pot does not exist in nature, and that is completely false.
And you find some leaves that don't taste disgusting. Then you find something underground and maybe some beans, which is incredibly rare. Most humans have never seen wild beans because they are nowhere. You put it all in the pot together with water, which you would also have to find first, and then cook it. So you would also need fire. But let's say that it all works out. You end up with something like a soup. And that's how it all started. One day you hunt an animal.
Yes,
and you want
the primordial soup, I guess. Right, so I'm not sure how he gets to the concept of, like, you're bad because you cook something. Because as far as I can see, the logical train that I'm following is humans are better than other animals and all that because they have the ability to do things that animals can't do. Like, I don't know. He seems to, like, seriously dislike humanity in general. He's like, oh, fuck everything man-made. It's like, okay, I guess you're just a fucking, like, wild animal who just stabs your classmates and shit and eats raw pig's heads, but, like, maybe that's your problem. I don't know.
How is this meat going to taste if I put it in the soup? And you get your family used to it, and then one day you fry it and you create the caramel coating, which makes you addicted to cooked food.
What the fuck is this retard saying?
People talk about these tribes that cook their food. It's not so. There's no human in nature that cooks food. All of them met other humans that taught them that they should cook their food. Cooking food has more to do with the obsession of taste and depression.
What? Okay, right, okay, so there's no humans in nature who cook their own food. Alright. So if you talk to another human And they cook their food. What would you call that? I would call that two humans conversing, which is their nature. Right. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna say maybe you're the fucking weird one. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Which doesn't mean that raw food
Possible.
tastes bad. It's that most people never get to try it. So how should they know how blood tastes? They eat a plant-based diet, so of course they gotta cook the plants, so they can destroy the natural structure of the plant.
You know, this is really the wonders of YouTube, frankly.
Some of the
the wonders of YouTube. You can get a guy who stabbed 4 classmates and clearly just wants to fucking eat people and drink their blood like a fucking weirdo. Yeah, 70,000 subscribers, bro. Talk about your philosophy and shit. Yeah, dude. Remember to like and subscribe. This is YouTube.
nutrients.
Beautiful.
But ironically, they destroy a lot of the nutrients by cooking the plants. You wouldn't cook fruit until it's brown or black, so why do you do it with meat? If you would actually open your eyes and take a look at raw meat and then cooked meat with black and brown spots from cooking, then you would not call it beautiful or appealing. There's absolutely no general benefit in cooking food. There may have been some cases in history where humans found an animal which had naturally occurred.
No general benefit of cooking food. Okay. Okay. I can't say that this man probably... For all we know, he has eaten live chickens. You know what I mean? And like any jokes that I immediately want to make about cooking with Jack and his fucking pink-ass chickens that aren't fucking cooked. And how that would give you salmonella and you'd fucking die. I don't know. Maybe his solution is just not to eat chicken. You know, who knows? I don't know. I don't know what fucking backwards ass weirdo insane logic this is. This is like vegan logic in a lot of ways. I know I kind of said that before, but it's like so much of the shit that he talks about is the same kind of wackadoo shit that vegans talk about. And I'm not sure how he hasn't noticed that. Maybe it's a parody. I don't know. Maybe stabbing 4 people in his fucking high school was just a parody. Just a prank, bro.
Toxins, such as a snake or an insect, which they then eliminated by cooking the animal. The same goes for plants, mushrooms, but you should not rely on this. And more importantly, there's no need for speculation anymore, because we understand what is safe to eat. It's hard to say that about plants, because we still eat toxic plants that slowly kill us, but we do understand animals. Again, this is an example of how cooking started. You could do the same with low-quality supermarket meat to avoid food poisoning, but ideally you should eat raw, healthy animals. Peace, guys.
Okay, I guess the video's just done now. That's cool. It's more of an abrupt fucking ending than a Wang video. Alright, so that's why you're bad again. Mr. Anti-Vegan Vegan Man wants to tell you why you're bad again. So, very good. Cooking food is satanic. Right, we saw that. Sick and disabled vampires. You were not selected by nature. Vampires. What was this one? Okay, this was the last one that Ian linked to me. Eating... Okay, well, you know what? I just said maybe this man has eaten raw chickens before. Maybe I have no place to make jokes about cooking with Jack's fucking pink salmonella chickens. Here we go, everybody. Sv3rige eating raw chicken at vegan Sunday market. Police called. This one's an hour long? What the fuck? I'm not watching all of this shit. Where's the... There he goes. There he is. Can you imagine the taste of that? That must just be so good. See, we're all crazy because we cook our chicken and make it like succulent and nice and give it like a nice crispy grilled outer coating. But no, this man just wants to eat his chicken raw and gooey and stringy. You know, raw chicken more or less has the texture of like gelatin. Yeah, just delicious. Eat up. We're all the idiots. We are the idiots here. You can see as he eats that the skin like stretching because it's It's like disgusting fucking stretchy, fatty chicken skin. Which is not even any good when it's cooked. Fuck you. But like, okay. Yeah, that's good. You show those vegans. Now, I guess, like, the argument to be made here is... something occurred to me while he was talking about eating raw meat, right? Which is that the thing that I always heard about raw meat was that it contains parasites, which are very bad for you, which our bodies are, like, not equipped to handle or whatever. And I could see that. And I can see how if maybe you continued steadily eating raw meat, you might, like, get accustomed to those parasites. And so maybe he's just, like, plus 10 fucking Nord stat and racial immunity to, like, salmonella. Maybe that's why he's able to do this. Let's skip ahead in the video. What happens? The police wind up getting called.
Believe in eating animals, and you guys obviously have an animal in your hand. We have done that for over centuries. That's how we, like, sustained our existence. Actually, what they are doing is offensive.
I know this man is European, but honestly, like, this is just another day in California. You're a cop. You gotta show up to, like, a protest. Some hippie bitch, like, talking about some hippie bullshit against all of the other hippie bitches who are there who are talking their own stupid fucking vegan hippie bullshit. And meanwhile, there's just some weird, tall, blonde man eating a chicken covered in blood. Welcome to California, sunny California.
By cutting out our essential nutrients and acting like it's appropriate and normal and that it's all for the better, which it isn't. And it's going too far, like. And there's no way.
That's a debate that we can go on for hours and hours. Okay,
right. But like it's
and that's a personal opinion
from both sides. Yeah.
So,
he's just like eating on that. He's just munching on that chicken, Like he just doesn't care. He's just going to town eating that chicken.
The person that put on this and the person that got the permits for all this is requesting that you guys leave. Okay, so we're here to keep the peace because I don't want there not to be peace at a festival, right? Because everyone's here trying
to be fair, like, is he actually breaking a law by eating a raw chicken? Is there a law against that? I mean, laws of decency, I guess.
Have a good time. Everyone here is trying to enjoy themselves and get some food and get some drink and hang out. Okay, so
get some disgusting vegan food.
Just kind of keep the peace between everybody, but they are asking that you guys leave.
What about outside? I mean, they only have the street.
By all means. Do you want to go
I don't
outside?
mind.
That would be great. Sure. Okay, thanks, guys. Is this your lunchbox? I don't want you to leave your stuff. Excuse me? Are you part of the crew as well? Excuse me. Hello. Are you part of the...
Alright, so... I'm just talking more. He's just continuing to eat that chicken. Alright, well... Listen, I think I'm going to... wind the stream down now, because I think we have learned... all that we need to know. Well, actually, I am curious about one thing, which I haven't seen anything. Sun gazing. I want to see what he has to say about the sun gazing thing. Right, why sun gazing is so important. Staring into the sun might be fun after all. 5 years ago. 4 years ago. Sun gazing. Warning! 12 months ago, how to heal your eyesight naturally. Okay, so that was the stream. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for stopping by. I'm going to take a look at the chat here. See what's going on. Are we the baddies? Brendan, this stream was very entertaining. Oh, thank you, Tamara. I appreciate that. This was quite the dive into some stuff. It's over. Vegans aren't the problem, it's Californians. Can't we just agree on it's both? Meaty man seeks the sun. He's been doing this for 5 years. He's been doing it for quite a while. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go eat some chicken. Nummy in my shitty farty tummy. Okay, right, so that was the chat. Okay, let me just go ahead and bring back ye old bear. and take a look here at the super chats one last time. Ron Sun with $5. Wearing clothing is unnatural. So is this guy satanic? Yeah, you know, you're right. Why is this man not like a fucking nudist? Why is he not like a militant nudist? Probably because he wouldn't be able to put his videos on YouTube. Probably because he just has to be, because that's like the one thing that society won't fucking bend on. That's great. $5 from Ian Turpenning. I'm sorry, I'm probably saying your name wrong. I apologize, but $5 from Ian Turpenning. I'm late, but hello, Claw fam. Well, hello, Ian, and thank you for putting together some of this very interesting Sv3rige content. It's exciting. It's exciting to know that there's somebody out there who is a crazy, fucking like anti-vegan. You know, I always thought the vegans were the crazy ones. But there's like somebody out there who's giving them a real run for their money. Jeanette Hansen with 20 DKK. I'm sorry, everyone. This is making my brain melt. Well, you know, that's understandable. That is perfectly understandable. And 1,000 CLP from C Tower. I probably fucked up your name. I apologize. It's California, so there's probably a law for that. Well, you're right. California is basically a 1984 like prison state at this point. Yeah, that was the stream. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out. This one will be archived. The last Jared Genesis stream that we did wasn't archived because I just looked through his videos and tried to find content, and most of it was fucking dull because his life is mostly fucking dull in between when he like shits on abuse victims and says that 12 is okay with him. So thanks again to Retarded from our Discord. I am kind of retarded, his name is, for putting together a little list of some choice Jared moments. And thanks to Ian for doing a similar thing with Sv3rige. This was a pretty good double dive stream. I was thinking about talking about some other stuff, but I think I got to give my voice a little bit of a rest. There is still the satanic website which somebody found through like mistress anime femdom slave porn on like Pornhub. There's like another one that's Russian mom and son, and if you click on it, it's just a bunch of red text that's like Satan and the Jews are bad, join us, you know, that kind of thing. So I still would like to look at that at some point. That could be very interesting, but not today. As for today, if y'all haven't seen the new video that I posted of the Ice Chewers Forum, you might want to go take a look at that. It's pretty exciting. If any of you are fans of Vinesauce Joel, I forgot about it completely, but he apparently talked about the Ice Chewers Forum in his Windows 10 destruction video. I completely forgot about that, but he did that. And so we looked at that in a stream a little while ago, and I still see people making references to chewing ice to relieve sexual frustration. And so I figured, you know what, we got to get this one into an edited video. So if you haven't seen that one yet, you might want to go take a look at that. Anyways, I think that will about do it for me for the stream. Thank you all once again for watching, and take it easy. At least you're not these fucking people. Bye.